We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he sets him down swinging. Trey Turner is retired to kick off the inning. Ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Chris Bryant now. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
Chris Bryant.
Hit toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth.
2 on here with 1 man out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Sent on the ground out to second. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. And he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests. LeMahieu on to first, and Posey has bounced into a double play.
Batting third.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's George Springer. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Center fielder, number 4.
Late that time for a strike.
Springer.
Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher, Posey. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting 7.
So striding in, Matt Kemp. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Runners off for second. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, Francisco Liriano. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Francisco Liriano.
Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Line drive to left. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Danny Valencia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that is in there for a two-out base knock. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Here's Starlin Castro, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Markakis. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Valencia is on his way home. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. Here's Robbie Grossman, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Stepping in, Kyle Hendricks, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Nick Markakis, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in on it is Eaton, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He reached on a single in his first try. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Adam Eaton.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. but he's able to stay with it nicely and get his man for the first out. Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Turner gloves it to second for one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the. So striding forward now, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Brandon.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's George Springer. A base hit in his first trip.
George.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Valencia is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Softly hit to the left side, but an easy play over. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Kyle Seager.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
First baseman.
At the plate, Danny Valencia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Markakis. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
On the move is Springer. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Matt.
Ground ball left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now at the plate, Francisco Liriano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Liriano is retired, 2 down now. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now with the. Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder. Robbie
into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Kyle
Stepping up now, Kyle Hendricks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground to third. Right to Bryant. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The right fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Leading off for
He's
Houston.
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Trey Turner.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Chris Bryant.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Buster Posey.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Posey will take the turn and head for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. For Posey, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Belt has room in foul territory. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Carlos Correa is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Up next for the Cubs.
Riding in once again, Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High pop up. Bryant is there for it. And that ends the inning. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Brandon Belt is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Center fielder.
Digging in once again, George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher.
Ready once again, Brian McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Oh, and he misses it. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Ready for another chance? Matt Kemp. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Correa is there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Ready for another shot now. Danny Valencia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Baseman, Danny
Into the windup and the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. In now, Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Robbie Grossman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Grossman.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher number 99.
Digging in, Kyle Hendricks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Number 79 will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box. Francisco Liriano, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lucas Duda will come on now as a pinch hitter, so that'll spell the end for Francisco Liriano. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a drive out to left center field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hopped up. Castro on the move. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled back. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Turned on down the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brad Peacock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Number 41.
Digging in now. Adam Eaton. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. At the plate, Buster Posey. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kemp ranging back into the basket, and it's gone. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Kyle Seager.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Kenley Jansen takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Grounded to short. Correa is right there. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
See what happens when you work that?
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at